court, singing our national anthem.
It's kinda easy, listen to the G-Dep sound. Right in the speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Clutch out there with Dosunmu. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Here's Clutch. He is guarded by McCollum. Vucevic, a screen on McCollum. Clutch, the pass to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Chicago. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners. Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Inside. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
And that one misses.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And the second free throw, good. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Now, here's Caruso. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Jones finds Valanciunas. Williamson a screen on Caruso. Ingram against Caruso. Lock at 6. Ingram drawing the double team. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. 3-point lead. High post Vucevic. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got 5 now.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Caruso against Williamson. Caruso, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket. 7 points for Clutch. Well, Greg, this is clearly one of the biggest indicators that you've made it as a player. MP was just announced as the cover athlete for NBA 2K25. Wonderful work. Wow.
And Kevin, it might not sound like a big deal, but believe me, it's a big deal. MP landing the 2K cover is something that a lot of other stars in the league cover.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Vucevic a screen on McCollum. Clutch the pass to Vucevic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He has 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Ingram against Caruso. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. And here is Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson kicks to Ingram. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And here, late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? And you look at Clutch all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
And here are the Bulls now, following the 3-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic a screen on Ingram. A wide open look here for Caruso. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3. And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
McCollum with the ball. He has 5. Here's Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Clutch the pass to Williams. This one for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's McCollum, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
It's kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Hey, Brent, now that we are past the midway point of the season, it's fair to say games like these become even more important.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. It feels like after the break, the starter gun goes off, and it's a full sprint to try to get yourself into position to be a participant in postseason play. How's that for alliteration?
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Clutch. Williams for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 11.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
White against Ingram. Shoots over White. That one rolling around and rims out. Chicago leading by 15. Now here's Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. Williams a screen. Floats it up for Williams. That one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Alvarado. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Here's Clutch. He's defended by Alvarado.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Back to Ingram. The pass to Marshall. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Puts up a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Clutch coming off a stellar performance against Boston. The fadeaway, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Drummond sets the screen for White. Pass to Clutch from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
A 17-foot shot on the way. And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. Torrey Craig is out there with White. And it's Clutch, and it's Ball in at the 1. Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on McCollum. Clutch the pass to Vucevic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Celtics was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Craig can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And you love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor, a clear fan favorite.
Has such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
Here's Ball, following the score by New Orleans. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 21. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Vucevic. His first shot coming late. Another shot. White the pass to Clutch. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
White's got his first 3 points of the game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
To the paint. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
They get it back. Here's Ball. And the layup falls.
Lonzo Ball.
Ball's got 5.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
McCollum outside. From the line. And Clutch pulls it down. Clutch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White down low. Here's Clutch. He's got 16. Vucevic is screen on McCollum. Oh, Vucevic, position, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Driving inside. Pass to Marshall. And here is Zeller. Vucevic defending. Snatched up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. And you look at Clutch, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Najee Marshall. Ingram comes in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Clutch. He's got 16. Vucevic with the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Pelicans have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now Williamson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
Is passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Clutch the pass to Caruso. Now Williams lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Williams, a screen on McCollum. Here's Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And here's McCollum. 14 points for him. He kicks to Zeller. And there's a foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. On defense, the Bulls, they lead by 24, their biggest margin. New Orleans moving it around. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Jones. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Clutch. He's defended by Alvarado. Out to the right wing. Here's Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. Here's Williamson. That one misses. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Clutch, defended by Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Chris Paul?
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
No good on the free throw. Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Williamson with this screen for Ingram. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent, and he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Bulls knocking down the three. The pass to Alvarado.
2 minutes.
Williamson against Drummond. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Drummond a screen. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud.
So for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Trey Murphy. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. .137 left here in the second. McCollum with the screen on Williams, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Caruso, the pass to Clutch. Here's Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Caruso against Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Shoots over Caruso, and it's Ingram missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Dosunmu. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jones for the finish. And Jones with the stop.
An opportunistic defender. Jones's guys appreciate his willingness to take chances on the defensive end.
To the wing on the left. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely over Valanciunas, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Caruso. Ingram with it. From downtown. And so it's Chicago, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
They'll be away from home for a while, away from their families. Silver lining is sometimes that helps guys grow together as a family.
Like we have here in the studio. Sort of. Kinda. A little.
I love you.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Chicago Bulls.
The key number of the first half, 3. These guys keep taking them. They keep making them. And they spread the floor wide open. It makes everything easier.
Yeah, it seems like their challenge now is, how do you stay this hot? And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Here's Clutch. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at New Orleans. Advantage in 1 series.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks to McCollum. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones looking for an opening. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clutch. He is guarded by McCollum. Clutch falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Clutch has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Now here's Williams. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Jones. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Ingram. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Clutch. Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Caruso against Ingram. McCollum up top. 14 points for him. Jones, no luck. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. They get it back. Now the pass to Caruso. Here's Clutch, defended by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Vucevic has got 13. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 16.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Here's Clutch. He is guarded by McCollum. Here's Clutch. Another one falls for Chicago.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. The three kept alive. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Jones from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Clutch. He's got 23. And now with this break, here are the premier class cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. And you look at Clutch, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Clutch. Here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yep, that one goes in there. Valanciunas has got 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Vucevic's screen on McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Even though McCollum's a little bit thin, he doesn't mind taking the contact and moving away from it before scoring.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Williamson is screen on White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at the numbers for McCollum. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. The three-pointer no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Back to Valanciunas, and stolen by Drummond. Fast break, here comes Chicago. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, Drummond with the defensive mindset, that's got to be a plus for the coaching staff as he sees a chance to steal that ball.
New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Williamson a screen on Ball. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Back to Ingram, beyond the arc. Craig pulls it in.
hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Clutch, and he has 28 points for the game.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
McCollum against Ball. McCollum kicks to Williamson. 5 to shoot. McCollum with the screen on White. The tray. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clutch. From down in the low post. It goes. 30 points for Clutch.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Ingram wide open. No good with the triple.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Clutch the pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on McCollum. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Ingram. He has 5. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the floater. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Drummond sets the screen for White. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 18. 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. To stop the run. Good as the jump shot falls. McCollum's got 20 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Drummond with a screen on Ingram. Here's Clutch. Drives to the hoop. Count that bucket. Clutch has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Screen by Valanciunas. McCollum against Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Drummond with a screen on Ingram. Here's Clutch. He kicks it to Drummond. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Looking to get it going. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Some changes here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Najee Marshall. Zion Williamson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Herbert Jones. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Lets it go with a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Clutch. He's out there with Ball. Andre Drummond is out there with White. And Gay is in at the power forward. Alvarado with it. He's covered by Ball. And the basket by Alvarado.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now here's Ball. He's defended by Alvarado. Ball kicks to White. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
It's tipped. Drummond in the post, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's the screen. Here's Gay, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Ball. Here's Clutch. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 35 points for Clutch.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Williamson dishes to Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Gay. Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
Here's Clutch. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
2 minutes remaining.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to McCollum for the three. And it's White with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside, Ball. Back to White, and there's the pass to Ball. Pass to White. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Clutch the pass to White. Here's Clutch. He is guarded by McCollum. Ball with the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will put...
Okay.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson left side. Pass to Valanciunas. A three from McCollum. And it's White with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
To the middle. Here's Clutch. Off on that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.